We're back. Now, but we'll get into it. We'll figure it out. Let's go in here. I think we already talked to her, didn't we? Yeah, it won't let me talk to her again. So yes, we talked to her the last time. Go in and talk to Daiso. Oh, hello there, Yami. You're working bright and early today. How are you? I've been better, but thanks for asking. Oh yeah? Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe. Any chance you've seen this girl? Hey, she's pretty cute. Or at least she might be under the creepy markings. She does look familiar, but I'm not sure why. Familiar? You've seen her here before? Here? Nah, I don't think so. It says 1996 in the corner. Wonder what that means. 96 is a good year for me. That was the year I made big plans to go to college. So, didn't have a care in the world other than my food. Food. Look at me now. Didn't quite turn out the way I planned. Selling greasy food to people who wouldn't know good cooking from a convenience store rice ball. Ouch. Wish I could go back. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Hey, could I have a look at that photo again? Yeah, of course. You know, I think I might know who it is. She looks just like this flash-in-the-pan idol from way back when. Had a hit song or something like that. Anyway, her name was, Sparkly Diamond? Dang it, I can't remember. Sorry, Yami. I thought I had it. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Anyhow, that was from when I was younger. She must be married with kids by now. Are you positive it's the same girl? Well, it sure looks like her, that's for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff when I was younger. What's embarrassing about that? I kept a scrapbook and everything. Jeez, I hope no one ever finds that. Okay, so she looks like an old idol. Anything else? Nope, not that I can think of. I would ask someone younger than me. She might have been around towards the end of my idol obsession. Hope that helped a little. It did. Thanks, Daiso. No problem, Yami. I'll see you around. At least Daiso likes us. Can't say much about the others. There's still that keypad that we don't know anything about. Such a grimy looking door that sure is a fancy lock. Still the same thing. Forensics identified the organic matter in the bag that held Kazuki's phone as human remains. Likely organs from his yet unknown third victim. Let's go talk to our buddy. Kobayashi! Hey, what you doing? I thought you guys only worked at night, like you were, nocturnals. Or whatever. Oh boy, I'm probably going to regret this, but have you seen this girl? Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. Did you, mark all over her face for revenge? Man, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, I didn't. Listen, I'm not sure exactly what I expected, but I shouldn't have bothered you, so I'll get going. Whoa, slow down, detective. What you've got there is a genuine pop idol performance photo. Wait, you know something? I mean, you know about this picture? Yep. So, what is it? Well, based on the lighting and outfits, it looks like it's pretty ancient. I mean, it might be over 10 years old now. Oh boy, that's ancient. If 10 years is ancient, I'm not gonna ask you how old you think I am. Anyway, what else can you tell me about this photo? Ooh, yeah, I'd recognize that stage anywhere. It's this cozy little spot in Akihabara. The little lady was probably, like, based there or whatever. This one time, me and my girlfriend were at a concert there, and I think she had the hots for me, so... Okay, I get the picture, Akihabara. Well, I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff. Yep, people tell me that a lot. You know, like, they think I'm pretty wisdomful. Oh no, been fun chatting, but I better get back to work. Place will fall apart without me. Hey, we unlocked Akihabara. Bonus. Do we dare go back in there? Nope, it's just gonna look. I don't think I need to go down there again right now. No, after that creep show last time? No, you really don't. Can we go to Akihabara now? Go wing. Just let me leave. Yeah. Leaving Shinjuku. Going to... I don't want to go to the apartment. Is it seriously making me go to the apartment? Katsuki and I chose an apartment in Shinagawa that was far away from the Yamanote line in order to cut down on living costs. Despite everything that's happened, it's still home. Lady Fluffington's there, and I can check my laptop or take my pills. No, I don't want to go there. Uh-oh. Looks like internet connection quality is gonna be crappy. Okay, yeah, that's fine, but I don't want to go there. Back out. Okay, so this is where we have issues. There we go. Info on Akihabara. Like, the buttons every once in a while don't want to respawn. That's the only thing I can say so far about this game that's kind of annoying. To me, Akihabara is a mecca of geek culture with its numerous electronic stores, maid cafes, and arcades. And I apologize if the background noise is really loud. I don't know why it's doing that. It wasn't like it before. But under its cute exterior, it also holds a dark underbelly of exploitation that isn't often talked about publicly. Well, let's go. Maybe it'll quiet down a little bit. Sheesh. That background music was loud. Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. On any other day, I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this, but I doubt he'd know anything about pop idols or Reina. I should move on for now. Okay, so we don't talk to him. Fine. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at pictures of high school girls posted up on the wall. I've got no interest in going inside a place like that, unless I have to. Alrighty then. Moving on. The two guys standing outside of the ramen shop look foreign. I can hear them speak in fluent sounding Japanese. They're poring over what looks like a map and some drawings. Hi, I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing back and forth. Seems kind of intense. No thanks. Oh, sorry, thought you were going to hand us a flyer. We ducked in here to escape a very persistent maid. You're not a maid in disguise, are you? Ha! Nope, I doubt I could summon the pep to require to be a maid for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you two were doing. Uncovering all the hidden secrets of Akiba, of course. What about you? Something kind of similar, actually. But you guys seem a lot more well-versed in the area than I am. How far back did these side sheets go anyway? Oh boy, you don't even know the half of it. There's whole mazes of electronic stores, stalls selling computer and radio parts, and just about anything else you can imagine. We decided to map out the area, bit of urban exploration. I'm sure it's not very original, but it's been a fun side project. Akihabara is a fascinating area, that's for sure. Urban exploration, Sounds interesting. Most of my friends just sleep on their days off. Are you guys English teachers? Who, me? Nah, I'm a writer. Well, an aspiring writer. I've only gotten a few gigs. I'm a web developer in my day job. But it's projects like this that give me fuel for the creative fire. Who knows? Maybe you'll be reading something and find an anecdote about this conversation in it someday. I'm an artist. Graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to come out here with him and make some sketches as we explore the city for the book he's working on. Huh. I never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. What kind of book are you writing? Urban horror. Neo-noir in the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo. I doubt you'd believe the things that go on in this city, even if I told you. I wouldn't? Might surprise you how much I'm willing to believe. So, have you been mapping out this street? Anything interesting about it? Interesting might not be the word I'd use. I've been getting kind of weird vibe around here. I mean, on the surface it looks like any other side street in Akiba. It's got everything you'd expect. A smoky arcade, a maid cafe, a cat cafe, a couple of bookstores. Nothing unusual there, not for Akiba in a way. So far so good, we're almost ready to move on, but... See that elevator over there? Yeah, sure, what about it? Looks like normal, right? Well, looks can be deceiving. Yeah, we've got a little pet theory about it. Get this, we think it eats people. You think the elevator eats people? We've been staking it out for the past few days. As far as we can tell, it doesn't belong to any store in that building. And get this, it only lets certain people in, and when they get in, we never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So logically, it's either eating people or Yakuza vampires. I love how it goes from an elevator that eats people to Yakuza vampires. I mean, it has to be one or the other, right? I've thought a lot about it. I'm pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's a ton of shitty activity around here. Damn, Scion, that might be the book, The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba. Write this down. What? Oh, I'm doing better than I think this is the best idea you had all week, Cody. Didn't you say you knew some Hollywood agent in LA? Yeah, and once we write this, there's no way they can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage, or they were. We can bring them back. You guys certainly have a hell of an imagination. Take it from me. The city has a lot of strange things that happen in real life too. Trust me. Start asking around and you'll be surprised what people tell you. Alrighty then. Elevator is out of service. Every time the automatic doors open, the noise from the pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarette smoke assault your senses. Well, it lets me go in, so let's go in. It's a crane game! Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm Miyami. What's your name? I'm Marika. Whatever you want. Make it quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so... Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Can you tell me anything about this photo? What decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh. This isn't some idol thing, is it? If you're from some modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now, there's no way I'll wear that kind of gothic Lolita stuff. No, it's nothing like that. I'm an investigator of sorts. I'm less interested in the fashion, more about the girl herself. How should I know? Idol stuff is so boring. Hey, are you like the investigators on TV? Did that girl cheat with someone's wife or something? That's so exciting. Know what you should do? You should totally ask the collector about that photo. What kind of collector? No, the collector. It's like a name he gives himself. The guy knows everything there is to know around here. My friend Akane told me about it. If that girl's in Akihabara, I bet he knows about it. Why? Is that guy an expert on idols or something? No, weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. Which shops are employing foreigners illegally? Who's behind on the rent? Hell, he even knows which capsule machines have the rarest stuff. At least that's what I heard. No offense, but why would some high school girl need information like that? Well, it's complicated. Akane works around here part-time, and there was a customer who used to come in and kind of obsess over her, you know? Real creep. For long, he was following her home. She complained, but her boss wouldn't believe her, so Akane asked the collector to give her something to make the weirdo go away. And did he? Sure did. He gave her a photo of the guy that she mailed to the creep's wife. Let's just say it was incriminating. What did he get out of it, this collector? Why don't you ask Akane herself? She's out with something right now, but she should be back any minute. Thanks, Moika. I just might do that. Okay, so we can come back in a little bit and talk to Akane. Are we looking at a cat cafe or a maid cafe here? A cat-themed maid cafe as opposed to a regular cat cafe. Maybe there's a police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Kazuki would have gotten a kick out of that. Let's go in! Check it out! Yeah! Welcome, gentle mistress! I'm Echo Nyan. What's your name? Yes, hi, I'm Mayami. Hello, Mayami Nyan. Your table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us. Does the mistress have a membership card? No, I don't, but hey, hold on. Take your hands off me. It's important that I personally guide you to your table, Yami Nyan. Nyan, perfect. There we are. Don't you feel better? Actually, I was hoping we could talk about... Oh yes, mistress. Yami Nyan, that option is included on the menu under full access communication. It's only 1,000 yen extra, and then you can ask all the questions you want. Yay! But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the pretty checky photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yay! I think you might have gotten the wrong impression. I'm clearly starving. Mistress, where are my manners? That wasn't very polite to me. What can this humble servant fetch for you? No, hold on. You're not listening. I only want to ask you about a photo. Oh, mistress, you're so hungry you don't even remember me explaining the pretty checky photo option? You're growing delirious. We'll get you food soon. We have nyan pan nyan cakes, berry cheesecake, pesto pasta, and all are available to come with a drink set. Listen, I won't take much of your time. It's one quick question, so... Pardon me, mistress. No conversation if there's starvation. Those are the rules. I think you might have the wrong idea about me. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and I'm going to insist you answer my questions. Oh my, that does seem serious, and I would love to help you. Just one little tiny detail first. May I see your badge? Excuse me? I certainly wouldn't want to offend you, Ayami-nyan, but there are lots of cosplayers in this part of town. The costumes can be really good. Oh, I don't have it on me right now. No badge, huh? How convenient. I really certainly haven't met any female detectives before. Something so fishy, and I don't mean in a good way, nya. Yes, but... Well, detective, let's stick to the rules, okay? Oh, my professional went down even though I was trying to assist. Oh, because I forgot I don't have the badge. That's why. Okay. I'll have the, let's see here. The Nyan Pan Nyan cakes in the Pretty Kitty. Oh, excellent choice, Ayami Nyan. Those are both very popular items on our menu. Right, so I ordered. That means I can finally ask you about this? Before your order arrives, you must first do the ultra-secret Nyan Pan Fan Cheer. Nyan Pa... What? Do I have to? Come on, surely I don't need to do something silly like that. But I must insist, Yami Nyan. One can't taste the love cooked into the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes unless it's released by the Nyan Pan Fan Cheer. Fine, you win. What do you want me to do? Excellent! Say, excellent, mistress. Already I can feel the love pouring from your kind heart. Let's begin. Please raise your paws into the air like this. Like this? Perfect, Ayami Nyan. Now, you must repeat these sacred verses. Nyan malo, nyan palo, nyan wala pa. What? Nyan malo, nyan palo, nyan wala pa. Nyama? Don't forget to raise your paws. Nyan malo, nyan palo, nyan wala pa. Unbelievable! The passion, the vigor! I can feel the love pouring into the room in Yaninan. You know, I can't lie. I do feel like a bit of my negativity just flew out of me. Now that I've said the cheer, can we... Oh my goodness, Mistress Tanyan! Your pancakes have arrived. That was so quick. Hold on, you didn't tell me the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes were shaped like little cats. Oh yes, they are painstakingly made with love by our staff. There's a little whipped cream tail. It's so cute. Nyan! I know Nyami Nyan was saying something about a picture as I recall. Hold up, no need to rush things. We can't talk on an empty stomach, right? Oh my goodness. Does your maid staff actually make these? Because they were amazing. Of course, Ayami Nyan. And now that you've eaten, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Oh, right. Have you ever seen the girl in this photo? Let me see. Whoa, are you alright? I am concentrating to my fullest in Yami Nyan, but this young mistress is not familiar to me, Nya. I see. Well, thanks anyway. That dress is so pretty, it looks like it was custom made. I've seen some of that quality before, Nyan. Maybe you should ask the collector. She's a fashion designer in Akihabara who designs costumes for the maids and idols who don't have a big budget. Collector, huh? How can I find her? Supposedly, she has a shop on this very street. Supposedly? She's a very mysterious lady, Ayami Nyan. My coworker, Mina Nyan, has met her. Her shift starts soon, so you should ask her about it. I will, thanks. Oh, and, next time, can I get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them so quickly that I forgot. Of course, Ayami Nyan. Pancakes! Alrighty then. One of the many foreign tourists who frequent the electric town side of Akihabara. A Hawaiian shirt with a fanny pack, huh? I doubt he speaks enough Japanese to be helpful to me. Judgmental much? Teehee. Small bookshop that sells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines. Hi, do you mind if I bother you with a few questions? It seems like you know the area a little better than I do. You're not trying to sell me something, are you? Nope. Don't want anything from you except a little bit of your time, if you can spare it. Good. I'm Atsushi. Nice to meet you. How can I help you? Nice to meet you. I'm Mayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little out of my depth around here. Everything in Akihabara is a little strange to me. Ha! That's one way to put it. My bookshop's nestled in between a cat-made cafe and a cat cafe. So yes, it's all a little strange. Honestly, it's a stressful set of neighbors to have. Not a fan of your neighbors? Huh. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? The cat cafe is a different story altogether. Don't get me wrong, the owner is a nice lady and all, but those cats of hers make a lot of noise at night. If she's not careful, they might drive the locals a little crazy. Guess it's some consolation that the little buggers are so damn cute. Things have really changed around here. When my father owned this store, this area was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like it's one big advertisement. Guess I'm not one to talk. I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a real hidden gem. We sold original prints in rare volumes. My family was known for being quite the collectors. Collectors? Well, not me. The collection mostly belongs to my grandfather. He had a real eye for art and took pride in finding original works. I admired the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times. Nowadays, I just sell weekly manga magazines, and I've done pretty well for myself. I can't complain. I never had the talent or the eye that my father and grandfather had, but I guess you don't really know how much something means to you until it's gone, you know? I do. Thank you for your time, Atsushi. No worries. My normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having a talk like this was a nice change of pace. Investigation up. Yeah, well, let's see where we're at. So, our sanity's still pretty low. Professionalism is Our investigation is up. Our neurosis is low. Man, we gotta find a way to raise those things. Suppose I lucked out on getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me in a cat cafe every other day. Time to go into the Meow Meow Cafe. Hello, miss. My name is Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Huh? I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. Say, you're not a health inspector or anything, right? We already had an inspection last week. Lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something and was wondering if you'd seen the girl in this photo. Well, honestly, she kind of looks like all the other girls around here. You know, the maids and stuff. I don't know much about it. That makes two of us. Oh, look at the kitty! Ah, I want to boop it. Boop the nose. That makes two of us. I feel a little out of my depth around here. Oh, sorry about him. He can be a little too friendly sometimes. Oh, hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's been making some, messes, if you know what I mean, out of both ends. Guess you can see why I was a bit concerned earlier. I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure it out either, and told me to wait it out, but I think it's getting worse. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats all get the best care. They're fed the best food, are on the best kitty cardio routines, and are pampered day and night. I even read the paper to them to make sure they're up to date on current events. Oh, poor Tomo. Maybe I should go and ask the cat collector. Cat collector? Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here who specializes in everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not on the rug, and he threw up again. I'm sorry. Can you excuse me for a second? No problem. I'll come back another time. Hope he feels better soon. Investigation goes up. Yay! See, playing with the kitty should have made that go up. Should have made my sanity go up playing with the kitties. No one seemed to know anything about Reina, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over. The Collector. It was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I'd need to follow. Nope. So we're done there. Okay, so we need to go all the way back to the first building we can go in with the crane game. This one, right? There we go. Yeah. Hello again. This must be the friend I heard about, Akane, right? Yeah, but if you'd open your eyes for literally 2 seconds, you'd see we're a little busy right now. Go away. What's wrong? I don't know. Why do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole, that's all. Customer? Don't look at her like that. It's not what you think. I work as one of the JK cafes around here. I want high school girls in uniform to do food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird. Usually the customers want to things and it's harmless. It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or a convenience store. Fine, you're right. I can't judge you, but obviously something isn't working out if you're crying like that. I already told you, one of her clients is an asshole. Kane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into his dirty sewer with him, and he snapped. Threatened me and told me I was an ugly little girl. Wait, back up. Did you say he tried to get you to go into a sewer? He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before and would hold my hand and say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things? Fat old pervert who goes into sewers. Yep, there's no doubt about it. This client of yours, I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. Where you said you wanted to know what about the collective, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never have to see this fat, four-eyed pervert face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal? If we're dealing with who I think we are, then I'd be more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to a club in Shinjuku before he left for the train station. Alright, so I guess we're going back to Shinjuku. Going back to Shinjuku. Doing a lot of back and forth. There we go. And we know right where to go. His usual space. Oh crap, you know you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Goto? Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? I'm not messing around. You seen him? Yeah, I saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? Where do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick. With all you cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay there for long. Great. Off to the sewers. Really didn't want to go to the sewers, but here we go. Welcome to Creep Town. Isn't my favorite detective. Suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal. Her. Detective, you called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep. Shh. Bitch was a prude anyway. Would barely let me touch her. You're not a prude though, are ya? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16, old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right? Her. The sewer, another standoff. I felt so familiar. Have you heard what they're saying about me, Goto? Not in the news. I mean the gossip, the juicy stuff. You must know what they say I did. What was it? Answer me, Goto. They say you, maybe killed someone and... Killed, huh? Do you believe them? You think you scare me? I don't believe that crap. Believe what you want, Goto. That person I killed? You know where they said I did it? Down that well. That's right. You're so smart. Why don't you tell me why I might kill someone down there? Actually, I'll tell you, because down there, no one would find your body. Hell, no one would even know where to look for it. You might not believe the rumors, but you know that last part is true, and let me tell you, Goto, you make me sick. Today, I had business in Akihabara, and your stink wafted over to me again. And then I find you in the same goddamn place, wallowing in your own filth as always. So right now, I'm looking at that well, and suddenly I'm seeing one potential solution to my problem. Are you following me so far, Goto? Yes. It won't happen again. I won't take girls down here. Enough. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to stay out of Shijuku. You're going to stay out of Akihabara. If you don't, I will find your fat, disgusting person and bring you here again. And next time, our chat won't be so pleasant. Understand? Do you understand? Yes. Goodbye, Goto. Uh-oh, my professionalism went down. Whoopsies. But it worked. How bad is my professionalism now? Negative 21. I'm gonna get fired. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Akihabara and talk to those girls now. Going in. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Goto won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? That doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get on your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think there's some sort of hacker shutting himself in his room day in and day out. Having all that dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded. The collector isn't interested in money. If you didn't pay him, then what did you get for the pictures? Mika, you told her? I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked for only one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow the collector knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but what? Ever since then, I feel like I forget my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? His shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign when it's turned on. What? You never told me that. I didn't want you going after him, Marika. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right about him. I appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've gone up against a lot worse than him. Look for the paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. Woohoo! Investigation went up. Serve and protect. Woohoo! Oh, looks like a paper crane. Huh. Was that paper crane here before? A tiny ramen shop place makes you back. I was so... Okay, so... It's there, but it's not letting me do anything. Yep, they're not here. Okay. So do I need to talk to somebody else first? Yami-nyan, back so soon? Hi, is Mina-nyan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about that dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Well, she's here, but, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something awful has happened. It's really bad. How bad are we talking? Monumentally, horrifically terrible, Yami-nyan. The perfect storm of soul-crushing existential drama. Oh, and Yami-nyan is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please. Oh, hi, Nya. You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I can help you? I don't think I could even talk about it. Every time I think about it, I want to get back and cry. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing. Samuel? Cuddlesworth? Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Her ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind kitty plush, Mistress Yami-nyan. These things don't grow on trees, you know. A teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear. Samuel Cuddlesworth is not a teddy bear. He was an ultra-rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world. The hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Ooh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, Yami-nyan. While you're here, want some pancakes? Listen, I can't promise you as rare of a plush as Samuel Cuddles, Snipe. But I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth II. Twice removed, actually. Why are you looking at me like that? Alrighty then. Can I talk to anybody else down here? No? So maybe go into the cat cafe again. About the collector you mentioned earlier. Cat breeder? Yeah, sure. But now's not a good time. Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might be really sick. I don't know what to do. When did all this start? Yesterday. His tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think much about it. This afternoon, he really started to, explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry. I don't get it, though. Nothing in his diet has changed. That does sound odd. What does he normally eat? Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly. Sashimi? You're joking, right? Of course not. Why would I joke about that? You can't feed a cat sashimi. Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch the fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing. That's not exactly the same. I have a cat and I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yeah. Ha, sucker. You bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemical swill. Chemical swill? Well, my cat's also not puking everywhere, so... Sorry, I guess you're right. I, got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help. That's alright. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mention it, I usually only order one box from Suichi, sushi vendor next door. But for the past few days, I've received 2 boxes. I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. What do I do? Don't seem too busy. Why, don't I see this? I am busy. I am very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover and you seem so nice. It will only take a second to go talk to Suichi. Honest, I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him. Doing lots of errands here. Professionalism went back up. Yay! Here's Suichi. Hi, Suichi, right? I was wondering if you could set up recurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something? Yep, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of businesses around here. Why do you ask? I was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes, and work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. You came from Sachiko's place, huh? Yeah, she's had a standing order with me for years. Surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes? No, her order is only for 1. She was ordering 2. I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats. Yeah, that would be crazy. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko's right next door and very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So, about that standing order you wanted to set up. Oh, I need to think about it a little bit more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding who supplied that second box should lead me to a suspect. Okay, so that's not going to help me right away. How about you? Can I talk to you? Yeah. catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try to scratch me. Huh, that's a weird thing to ask. I get a box lunch from the convenience store. Why? What the hell are you talking about? What cats? Why would I do something like that? Okay. Investigation went down. Cats? No, I don't like cats. I have an allergy, understand? Alright, I used to have a cat growing up. You asked me on a date, lady. When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Sweetie down the street. How'd you... Wait, that's not what you think. I rent the apartment above her shop and the fur bar was always yelling all night. The nut job owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxative to it is all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. A little cleanup is fair payback for her cats keep me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. Alright, fine, I get it. You're at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm kind of a cat person and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Shh. Fine, whatever you say, lady. Going back to the cat cafe. Cat cafe. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi? That little rat. What did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring Takumi's little neck. No, it was only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up at night. A few weeks of that and anyone might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it, I didn't notice. But I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now that one mystery is behind us, can we return to our discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I've wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe, and after searching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for, and that I should come to her shop. Suffice it to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing alright, so I had some money to spare too, only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda. She wanted a panda? No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. He was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and trade the kitten for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside her shop were gone, and I never saw her Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry. Remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. Don't eat the fish. Trophies. Okay, so it's 3 cranes, not just 1. 2 cranes. 2 cranes. I can't believe those rumors are true. Assuming everyone's not lying to me, there's 1 more to go. Still a tiny ramen shop. Where can I go to get a cat plushie? Not there. That was a lot. Oh, I wonder if I can get a cat plushie in here. Yep. Oh my gosh. Catch the kitty, catch the kitty. Can I get it? Yeah! I got the kitty plush. Yay! If only crane games were that easy. Well, there's how you get your kitty plush. So we go solve that problem. She's beautiful! Where'd you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Flufflestuff. Thank you, Nya? Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from these things. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Yaminyan. I heard she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She's designed the maid costume I have on right now. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker. The images on them would change. I can see from the mistress's expression that she does not believe me. It's true, I swear it on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow. But it's true, Yaminyan. Supposedly she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally. Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want? Yaminyan, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girl of people who know that rumor to begin with. Anyway, it's like subliminal advertising, yeah? Mina Nyan, what's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything down to the last detail. Everyone assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement with no other customers? I feel like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. You know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. Stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over it from all the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try and get it back. The truth is, I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Aminyan. I got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me, Lady Belinda. No problem. Don't go losing her now. Alrighty. Hey, made new friends achievement. Getting lots of achievables this session. Trophies. Whatever. Hey! Look at that. That's it. 3 paper cranes. Buttons on the elevator are lit up now. We're going in. Look at all the paper cranes. This doesn't seem right. Doesn't match the description I got at all. What was that? Who's there? Reina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It's said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for? Never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him? The collector? Collector? Crow? 2 of many names given to me over the years. Ah, but we have no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say, investigator? So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes. What is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not as solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend. They break. Am I wrong? No. Nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, of course. Girl you murdered, Reina. Was that your fault? Then you are a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear? No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're being made for me. Which is easier, I wonder? The knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and joy is of your own doing, or someone else's? I don't have time for this. Ah, of course. Our conversation is tilted towards the philosophical, but you are not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information, facts. No, it is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want, truly? Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No, it's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be of some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious, so curious. You're such a unique visitor, after all. Yes, nothing like the others. Fine. What do you want to know? I find it interesting that someone like you would drink on the job. Huh? You mean in the hostess bar 2 weeks ago? Yeah, what of it? It seems so obvious a mistake. Why did you do it? It was for the case. I didn't think I'd get information otherwise. Not that it changed anything. On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him? A witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? What is this? Some sort of psych test? I came here for answers. Enough with the games. It's no game, Detective. I could give you what you seek. This is my price. That's it? If you wanted information to use against me, seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No. I have no interest in that. Then what do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to understanding, much like you. except the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? You've already made it. You show so little patience, Detective. Surprising, considering the effort you took to get here. The girl Reina. She's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why does he all kind of fuzzy? Oh, he's on a TV screen? That's what it looks like. That's probably why he's all fuzzy. He's on some kind of television screen. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? The situation was hopeless. The best I could do was keep her talking. Learn as much as I could. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've taken your pills twice. Is that enough to make a difference? Do they help? Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes. This is most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want... what was it? Ah, yes. That's right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. I don't know why, but I get the hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Reina was obsessed with it. It must be important, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. Why did Reina want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It might be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though, as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawanas have quite a history with that mask. The Kawanas? The Shrine Maiden girl? Her grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. It gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. In the dark. Whether he lives, that is more difficult. The dark? That's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? A better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you? Following you at every turn? It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina, and if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's thread is a complicated one, yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukicho, and Italian. Kabukicho. I know it well enough. As I imagine, any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape, and goes where it pleases. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you will never find your way. Or it could tear you apart. Like it almost has already. Spooky spookies. A dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you except your name. There's no way anyone can know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? Take a look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption? I've been here for so long, longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... how did you put it? Ah, yes, to clear the dead ends you run up against. let us reconsider your problem. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now, you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you if you don't understand it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when a path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia and unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. You're a detective. I've only given you the tools you need to finish the job. From there, now that is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. The rest I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again. Creepy creepies. Well, I think we should head back to the apartment. Probably take the medications and probably end the stream for now. We did find out quite a bit. Oh, Kamakura is right there. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, I felt like it might have suffocated me. During the time I was there, Akihabara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people on the street. Their conversation seemed so pointless, part of a world I no longer belonged to. The busy sounds of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind. Possibly knew. I told him so much, but did I have a choice? Maybe he was right and I was a puppet after all. At that moment, it didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to a world I was now a part of. Normal methods of investigation would lead me to them. Countless paths were narrowed down to 2, and I had no choice but to march forward toward the leads I'd been given. As I left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collectors know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Reina were in the dark. That much had been all but confirmed. And now I had a means, however impossible, to find them. 2 paths, the mask and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chase after a talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or head back to Kamakura to visit Mai, the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. My logical side didn't understand how either would help, but as everything around me cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose, or maybe something would choose for me. So you either go to Kamakura or Kabuto. It won't let me go to the apartment right now. Okay. Let's go to Kamakura, but we'll start that. Hopefully it'll do a little save thing. We'll start it on the next. Yep, and there's the save. I came here to find out about the masks, but there's something I've got to do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to the morgue and very nearly killed another. Since then, I had thought of coming here to apologize to Mai Kawana countless times, but I couldn't will myself to see her be faced with my failure. I think of the fear and hurt in her eyes, and I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day, and about how I lost control. Hopefully she can find it in herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. Wait, it's fall, so why are the cherry blossoms blooming? It's like nothing changed since that day. Bum bum bum. Well, we don't really need to go in there, do we? Oh, it's you. I was reading the papers and I saw your picture. And then I saw that picture on the TV news. And maybe the 7chan message boards after I looked you up. I'm sorry, I was curious. I remembered meeting you and couldn't believe it. It's like I met a celebrity or something. Oh, of course it's not good or anything, but you know, you never know who you'll meet in the business. Everyone always seems so unassuming. I mean, that's not to say any of it was your fault or anything. Okay, so the message boards were pretty bad. There's a lot of bad stuff on there, like, wow. Pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Oh, right, sorry, yes. Hello again. What's going on with the weather here? It's fall, so why are the cherry blossoms out? It's beautiful, isn't it? There is a species of cherry tree, the Prunus subitella autumnalis, that sometimes blooms twice a year. At least, that's what it says online. Who'd have thought we'd have them here in Kamakura? Well, I say Kamakura, but they only seem to be in this part of town. Lucky, huh? A cherry blossom tree that blooms in fall? I've never seen it. Are you sure you've got your facts straight? It seems impossible. Impossible? Do you doubt my botany expertise? Impossible would be if the seasons started reversing themselves, don't you think? Yeah, it certainly feels that way. Huh, you say something? Why the glum face? Anyway, I hope you take advantage of the weather and go for a picnic or something. The blossoms are so peaceful. Don't they put your mind at ease? I'm looking for Mai Kawana. Have you seen her? Oh, you're looking for Mai again, huh? Are you sure that's such a good idea? She was pretty upset about the, happening the last time you were here. I mean, I've barely seen her leave Kamakura since then. Maybe it's best if you leave her alone. It's important I talk to her. I suppose she'd be at the shrine that's down the street, like usual. Mai's very important to this town. Please don't upset her too much. We all want everything to go back to normal. Is Mai's grandmother still at the house near here? You want to see her? Well, she is still around, I suppose. I see the comings and goings of all the people around here. I don't see her getting out much, though. Oh yes, that reminds me. When you were last here in April, did she, I don't know, give you something? I'm not accusing you, of course. I heard that there was an important artifact that went missing last spring. Kawana is old and losing her faculties a little bit. Maybe she gave it to you by mistake. Would you remember anything like that? Oh, I see. I'm sure it will turn up. Alright, and we'll start here next time. Got quite a bit done in Akihabara. Met with a really weird collector guy. So we'll see what happens next time. Hopefully I can do another, because I'm on vacation right now, I can do another one pretty soon. I want to get through it. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I want to see what happens next. If you guys are enjoying it, go ahead, give it a like. Give a comment if you want. Let me know how I'm doing, how horribly I'm doing, how good I'm doing, whichever. I will see everybody next time. And, ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.